Oh, happy
Thursday.
Thursday, man. It's Thursday, Jeff.
Bobby,
Where in the heck are you right now?
I am sitting here in St. John's, the Virgin Islands.
And
St.
Jeff,
Thomas. I'm sorry,
yeah,
St.
yep.
Thomas.
He's in St. Thomas, boys and girls, and he is literally still doing the live show. Like
And
you
I'm
only get
burnt.
dedication like that once in a lifetime, man. That's crazy, dude. I did not, and guys, I didn't expect Jeff to actually be coming to the show. He just actually popped in here. But in the back of my mind, I was like, Jeff's probably going to pop in here. And so it's nice. And we also have a special guest in the background that we're going to bring up here very soon. But Jeff.
And that special guest needs to add a little light into his face. You really can't see him.
Yeah, a little light might not hurt. But,
The
Jeff,
shadow killing you, T.
Jeff, where in the heck are you? Like, where in the heck are you at, dude?
Look, man, first time ever taking a really vacation. I'm in St. Thomas. Me and Tracy, we're here. We've
Yep.
been here since Monday. We leave tomorrow. Kinston's got the fly in on Saturday. I plan on, coming home. We land at like 9:30 tomorrow night. We're gonna
Dude, I
get
just
home.
came back from Kinston yesterday.
Really,
Yeah, man, that was an hour and a half ride, dude. And dude, that's a ride, but it's beautiful. But go ahead.
Bobby, this place is wicked down here, man. So
I
it's
know.
it's a U.S. It's considered the U.S., right? But you drive a normal car like we have in the United States. Drive
That's
on the
right.
left hand side
Hmm.
of the car, but we drive on the left hand side of the road.
Right.
Like it's so weird. You turn left on red, and you know, people here, it's like the Indy 5000
Oh
here.
yeah.
Like it's crazy. These little donkey paths that were going on, man. But you know what,
Hmm.
dude? It is beautiful. What's up, Med Scott, Craig Bevan,
What's
Will,
going on, guys?
Jeff
We see you guys
Greenberg, Mike
checking
Fox.
in and everything like that. But Jeff, I'm super impressed, man. I'm happy that you chose to pop in here. I really
We
am.
literally just got out of the pool, and I was like, "Hey, babe, we got live tonight. I've been telling people down at the pool about us, so
Dude,
hopefully maybe somebody will chime in."
yeah, man, that'd be kind of cool. That is very, very awesome. But guys, we got a cool show tonight. Jeff already told you we got a special guest. This special guest that we're talking about, you've seen him in our videos, and we have a fun time. Like me, Jeff, and this guy have a good time. He always likes to go fast. He loves his airplanes fast. He loves everything. But he's crashed a lot, right, Jeff? I mean, we've
It's
seen him.
always a competition with
It's
us. You notice that?
always a
It's
competition, right?
always a competition.
So without further ado, boys and girls, we are bringing the long-awaited TJ into the stream. So there you go. TJ, what's going on, man? Say
How
hello.
you guys doing? How you doing?
Hey, we're good. We're good, man. We are glad to have you in the mix. TJ is just a bunch of fun, man. And not only that, he's a good dude. Like, he's probably, out of all the dudes we have at the field, we really enjoy, when TJ's out there at the field. It's kind of the three of us, man. We just have a ball.
Especially when we get all three Vipers together. Now that I've got a bay, TJ's got a bay, Bobby's got a bay. We got to get all three bays together. We threw the three F-16s together. Like, man, we got to get us all up in there. We have a blast when we fly together.
We really do. We really do. Not only do we have a blast, but we have a good time talking trash. So, guys, without further ado, we welcome you, TJ, live. What's going on, TJ?
Nothing much, man. Just enjoying life. Can't wait to get out there this weekend. I got the
know.
Mirage in. I got the high performance, so I'm ready for another race. I
Oh,
want to
man.
see somebody.
TJ, are you coming to Kinston Saturday?
If Kinston is where we gonna be, that's where I'll be.
Kinston Saturday and Swamps on Sunday.
Sounds good.
That's going to be a good time. So, me and TJ have been talking about a couple of things. TJ just picked up the free wing Mirage. Jeff, you seen that Mirage fly, man? TJ, how do you think that thing's going to do in your hands, man? How do you think you're going to like that? I feel like you're going to end up
used to the
selling it.
wings. TJ's used to the wings.
That's true.
He's been flying wings a long time.
I think he's probably very comfortable with wings. I know he's comfortable with launching airplanes. He didn't limp wrist the airplane, but we're not going to go into that. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about limp wrist and airplanes. But TJ definitely is good at launching the airplanes. Paul Hatcher said the weather is going to be good. So, and we just had a cold front come in. The temperature, Jeff, the temperature just dropped here. Like it was 90 something. What was it, TJ? 93?
97 where I was at.
Yeah, it was 97 around here. And now it's going to be a high of 70.
I heard it's going to be like 45 degrees tonight.
Yes, it's going to be wonderful, man. So, Mark France, you're right. TJ and his V900, go faster, stay home. That's TJ. Like, TJ's one of them dudes that if he has a slow plane, it doesn't stay in his hangar. It moves.
He gets mad.
What's going on, Michael Fox? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's true. And he'll cook it off in a heartbeat. But, TJ, since we got you in here, man, tell us your story, dude. How long have you been flying model airplanes?
I've been flying model airplanes since the pandemic hit. I started right when the pandemic hit. I went into Hangar 18. I was into RC cars, and I was looking for a track to race my short course truck. And I looked up, and the owner of Hangar 18 said, "I got him." And I looked over and said, "What do you mean?" and Brian was like, "Once you look up, you got to get one." And I just couldn't believe how easy it was to get into the airplane, the model, the RC airplanes, because the cars were costing me $600-700 a pop.
Yeah, they're expensive.
When he gave me an airplane and a controller for like $150 for my first one, I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be nice." I crashed it.
I'm sure. Did you think
we all crashed our first one,
and
our 15th and 30th one? I mean, come on. Let's not joke here.
Yeah, I've crashed many airplanes, man. It's not like you're just gonna jump into this thing and start flying great. It just doesn't work that way.
This is true. And so after that plane, he put me on to a flight test, and man, I must have built at least 12 or 13 planes, and
really?
I appreciate that because it was cheap to fly, crash, and repair because it was only $1. And then I got introduced to one of my partners. His name is Roy. You see him sometimes. Man, he put me into the jets, and I have a need for speed. So
Roy is your Bobby to me.
Basically.
Roy is my Bobby.
Roy got you in the jets. I got you.
Yep. Jeff got me into the freaking electric airplanes, dude. Bad. And now,
Bobby was anti-electric when we first started flying together.
And now, probably most of the fleet is primarily electric. But while we got you guys in the mix, let's see here. Michael Fox, he says, doing great, ready to see you guys in Kinston Saturday. The field has been rolled and is awesome. I saw you guys rolling that field. They had a little roller out there, Jeff, on their field. And they were rolling it. So I can't wait till we can get our field squared away and rolled like that too.
I think that roller's a little too small for our field, Bobby. What's up?
Oh yeah, we're gonna need something big.
Your shirt's like a green screen, cuz.
Yeah, it does. What in the world? That's crazy.
This shirt is blue. So look, this shirt is Boss. Breathing Observation Submersible Scooter. That's what we did today, man.
So tell the guys what you did, man. You told me prior to this, but
it's like a scooter that you sit on. It's got a trolling motor. It's like a trolling motor scooter, and you put around under the ocean, man. It was awesome.
Like, how deep does it go down there?
So it's got a buoy on top, and it takes you down 8 feet.
That's deep enough for you to drown.
Look, here you go. I'm gonna share a video of this, guys.
Yeah.
And it's a blast. There you go. Real quick.
All right, let's see the video, and we're gonna jump into some deep airplane talk. Deep airplane talk. Jeff's over there listening to techno. Are you? Oh, that's what you were on.
Yeah.
Man, that looks like something that that don't look so safe. TJ, what do you think about that, man?
No, I don't. I'd rather swim myself.
Yeah,
I don't like
dude.
it.
I feel like something could go wrong with that.
It's really not though. It was awesome.
What if your helmet starts filling up with water?
It don't, because it's pressurized by the air tank, the scuba tank on front.
Yeah, but what happens if a shark comes in there? You can't get away. You're just a free meal.
Then you're kind of SOL. But right, so when you go down, you've got 3 divers that go with you.
That's crazy, man.
It's really neat. So at the end of the tour, like when you get before you surface up to go back to the boat,
Right.
They've got this little it's almost like a ocean spray jar full of cat food. Believe it or not, that they put cat food in and they let it fill with water so it gets they can squeeze it out. So
Yeah.
they squeeze the cat food out right there in front of your little dome, and the fish, man, just go to town eating.
They just go crazy.
It is awesome.
Wow.
It is
That
awesome.
is crazy. That looks cool, dude. That looks cool.
Twin
LJ
City
said,
Moose.
Jeff.
Twin City Moose said he's from the U.S. Virgin Islands.
I didn't know that. How about that? That's
Nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, LJ, I got a little sun today, man.
Yeah. See, when I get sun, you don't ever know. You can't ever tell. Mark France says, Bobby, did you contact FMS regarding the Futura III? They don't have them in stock from what I saw. And I had a contact that I could have got them from China, but I was just going to wait, man. I'm a patient dude. Speaking of waiting, I've got so many other airplanes in the stack. I wanted to show you guys. Enter the Aerofoam Ermachi MB339. 105 millimeter.
See that
Dude,
thing fly, Bobby.
Huge, Jeff. I'm telling you this. Listen, guys. I got it from Banana Hobby, right? They carry it. It's a 105 millimeter 12S, 12 channel. That airplane is what you want to feel and see when you pay $850 for an airplane. That is the most solid, robust feeling foam plane I've ever felt. And I was touching it and you grabbing it and stuff, and my fingers weren't knitting it or putting dents and dimples in it, unlike, my free wing airplane there. And, you also get what you pay for. But this airplane, man, it is well built. I'm super impressed. And it's heavy. It's probably 15 and a half, 16 pounds. But I cannot wait to fly the thing, man. I really can't. But I went and put the control arms on it. I'm still not done. I got to do it for the flaps and the ailerons. But I can't wait to get that thing up and running, man. It's going to be great. So, guys, that's going to be a heck of a maiden flight. So, and I will be nervous as heck because there's a lot of money involved in that thing. But
it's all good. It's going to fly great. You know that.
I think so. I think so too.
We'll have TJ hand launch it for you because he don't limp wrist it.
We will not have TJ handle on that one for sure. But look, and also the funny thing is, Jeff, is I bought this one without the electric brakes, but it came with electric brakes. So I thought that was cool too.
Nice.
So I'll be able to utilize those too. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, this may be the entry to 105, 120 millimeters. It's gonna be, something great when I get that thing up. But enough of that airplane. Jeff, Hamilton's Hangar asked you a question.
Yes, sir. Still down here in St. Thomas. We fly out tomorrow. Be home about 9:30.
There you go.
And Twin City, he's from St. Croix. That's awesome. St. Croix is where Malibu's rum is made. Believe it or not.
Right. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Huh. What about if they make that LaCroix water that I love? That's actually made in the United States. It's nowhere near close there.
Hey, look. So our if you buy a can of Coke in America, in the United States,
right.
In the stateside, it's the little short, fat 12-ounce can.
Right.
This is like a you ever seen a Michelob Ultra, how tall that can is?
Yeah.
It's the same can, but it's a Coke can down here.
Ah, okay. That's crazy.
The Dasani water is bottled in Puerto Rico.
That's crazy.
It don't come in 1 liters. It comes in 1.5 liters.
Man, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, he says Croix Rum also.
Croix Rum, yeah. We got some of that. We were going to try to bring it home, but we ended up giving it to the neighbors that are living that are staying next door because, dude, we went grocery shopping. You wouldn't believe how expensive stuff here is, man.
Oh, yes, I would. Yeah, I absolutely would.
It's pricey. TJ, your mic is muted, brother.
Last time we were there, man, we went to we went grocery shopping for the week. That's what we go for the week. Man, orange juice was $10.
Bro, a half a gallon of milk was $8.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Wow. But here's the thing. They got to ship it there. You know what I mean? It's got to get there. So.
And look, I have been scouring Facebook. There's not one RC plane for sale here.
I was going to ask you, Jeff. I was going to ask you, did you see, is there an airfield there? I mean.
They have a flight restriction there. You can't fly on the islands. So I went up in my drone.
There's no drone restriction, though.
Huh?
There's no drone restriction.
Yes, there's a flight restriction. So I believe it's anything that flies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I went up in my drone, and when I say they came to find me, because I almost toured. I went through the island. We weren't at St. Thomas. We were on St. John.
Yeah.
Man, they were like, nope, you can't fly anything here.
St. John was beautiful. Look, we went and we rented a car. We've literally ran through a full tank of fuel in this little Chevy Cruze or Chevy Equinox. Like, we went to St. Thomas. St. Thomas has the most beautiful beaches that I've ever seen. Or St. John. St. John has the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen. St. Thomas, look, man, we went. I've driven probably. I am like a local now. I can run this island without a GPS now. We've been doing it for all week, and I feel great about that. But we took this road called Bordeaux Road, and we were going to try to hit up a mermaid. It's called Mermaid's Chair, and the road went from paved to a donkey trail to like an ATV trail. Like, we get there and we ride it. All the cars here are all-wheel drive, so we were having a good time. We get to where it's dirt. We were running through the mud puddles, having a good time. But then we got to a split, and it turned into a path with grass about 8 foot tall. And I'm expecting somebody to jump out the bush, so I put it in reverse and I turned around.
Smart man. The spidey senses started tingling. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here."
It's
You did
crazy,
the right thing, Jeff. You did either that or a lizard.
Tracy was nervous. She was like, "What are we doing?" I was like, "I have no clue. Only thing I've got on me is a pocket knife."
Hey, you have to learn how to fight with that thing, man. That's funny. So St. Thomas has absolutely no remote control airplane fields there, and there's no flying on there. What in the world, man?
The whole island is hills.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, dude,
It's just a peak of a mountain in the middle of the ocean. That's like, in the Caribbean.
I'll show you more pictures when I see you in person, Bobby. I've probably taken 500 photos.
Oh yeah.
Like, it is beautiful. I mean, like, we had dinner last night at a place called Prime. It's a steakhouse that's up on top of the mountain. It's overpriced.
TJ's like, I've been there. I've been there.
You pay for the view. You don't pay for the food. You pay for the view. A tomahawk Wagyu 30-ounce steak was $300.
Well, yeah, Wagyu in itself is the way to go. Like, if you're gonna get something,
I chose to get the dry aged 40-ounce tomahawk, and it was $150.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Angus Barn in Raleigh is way better.
I mean, you're gonna pay for what you're gonna pay for.
Basically, he Bobby, he ate a plane.
I was getting ready to say he literally he ate a foam used plane.
110%. Hey man, but you know what? It's the view of an experience that I've never done before.
Yeah, you've never been outside of the country,
I've
man.
never been outside the United States, man. And I mean, technically, it's still the United States. It's almost like a third world country here, though. To be honest with you, it's you leave outside these gates. We're staying at the Margaritaville down here in St. Thomas, and it's nice here. But as soon as you get out to the gate, you go left or right.
Absolutely, Snow.
It's like,
it'd be well done for me.
Talk about airplanes.
It's like,
It'd be well done.
Let those boys talk about airplanes.
hey,
No,
man,
it's cool. It's cool. But look,
But
man,
it's beautiful, man. It's a once in a lifetime thing. I don't think we'll ever come. I mean, if we come back, we come back. But I'm glad that we were able to come out here and do this.
man, I'm glad for you to get out there and get a little culture under your belt, man, and get out of the States and see how the rest of the world's living, man. That's what it's about. And I always tell people, I'm like, you don't appreciate United States until you leave this country. You don't realize it's one of the best, countries until you get out there. With all its problems and everything like that, it's still a very good country, despite what you may see in the news and the media. So it's very, very good. But Twin City says St. Croix is Twin City because it has two cities. That's cool. Yeah. So that Victor RC says if they let you come back, Jeff, they might not let you come back, dude.
They might not.
Hey, look, Ken Sprouse says, Jeff, you coming home hitched?
No kidding.
He said too soon.
I'm coming back a changed person, man, to see how other people live. Like, it's poverty here, Bobby. Like,
oh, dude, I've been all over the islands. Trust
these
me.
people just They don't have what we have back home.
Yeah, dude, I've been there. That's why I'm so appreciative of the basic necessities that we have here. We take a lot of stuff for granted over here.
Absolutely.
And when you get out and you see that, I mean, even like toilets, basic toilets, you take that for granted, you know? Running water, being able to drink put the shower water in your mouth. You know, you can't do that. Try it in Mexico, see what happens to you. I'll tell you what happens to you.
The water here is horrible. You don't drink the water out of the fountain here, cuz.
No, sir. You better not.
The difference in the U.S. and other countries, because I've traveled abroad quite a bit. We have low income housing. They have slums, and the slums are completely. I tell people, listen, your low income housing is a palace. Compared to the slums in other countries.
It's the truth, man. It's absolutely the truth.
Yep. And so, it's opened my eyes 100%, man. You know, to see. You know, when I think that I grew up poor, like I didn't grow up poor, man. I grew up a millionaire compared to these people.
Yeah. Honestly, it's really something cool, man. I'm super proud of you, Jeff. I'm glad that you're getting in there and you know, like I said, getting a little bit of culture under your belt, man. Shoot, you're squared away, man. You'll be doing all right. But hey, first and foremost, I don't know, Jeff, if you even knew about that. Hanger 9 came out with the Fun Scale PT19 plug and play, a little 56.5 inch airplane. That's electric. What do you think about that? Have you seen it? Have you heard about it?
I did. I think I sent you that text this morning when it came out.
You did, actually. You absolutely did. You absolutely
you
did.
heard about it. You sent it to him.
we were sitting on the boat, and I was like,
he sent that thing to me early.
Send to Bobby.
Yeah, he sent it to me early this morning. I was like, oh, man. I was like, oh, shoot, that's all right, you know?
It's different. I like that Horizon's coming out with different stuff, you know? They did the de Havilland there or whatever that is.
Yeah.
The V18, V18. And it's nice to have something different besides an everyday sport jet or a top wing airplane.
It really is. It really is. What do you think, Jeff? Have you seen the video of this little thing? You want me to pull it up real quick?
I didn't happen to
go ahead and play it so we give a full opinion.
All right. I'm gonna play it and I want you guys to give your opinion on this little guy. So without further ado, boom. All right. I don't even like that music. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. They do need a DJ.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
So
it's electric. It is electric. Yeah, it's balsa. Uh-huh.
I think they got the clue, Bobby, when they did the P47.
Yep, they did.
More balsa models, which I should have guessed that because it was Hanger 9.
And what I'm thinking is that maybe they know they can't build the big massive one, so if they make 50, 60 size airplanes, it might work. You know what I mean?
Ken Sprouse said it'll be available when the F-14 comes in.
Exactly. And look, here's the thing. It's another freaking it's another pre-order, guys. Like, when's the madness going to stop? When is the madness going to stop? You know? But it looks like a very capable, good flying airplane. Look how fast a little guy is.
It's something different. But, you know, to get the size in perspective, it's the size of a turbo timber.
That's literally it, yeah.
I mean...
and it's a good flyer. I have the giant scale PT19, and man, they're just great, solid flyers. You don't have anything to worry about.
Was it Kinston or was it RDRC you picked that up?
It was RDRC is where I picked that bad boy up, and I ran it up, Jeff, and haven't even flown the thing, dude. I sat there and looked at it today. But that's going to be a nice airplane.
That guy did a lot of work to that plane. That's right. You bought it when I got that 40%.
I sure did. Yeah. Man, I might have to get this little airplane, dude. It looks like something fun. What do you think? What do you think about that, TJ? Are you into this kind of stuff?
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking about putting that V1200 motor in it.
Oh, wow. That man's trying to fold the wings on that airplane. Put a V900.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, my gosh, man. But you can kind of see, man, it's a great flying airplane. It looks like it's a pretty smooth lander. It's got terrible music with it. So, I mean, what do you expect, you know? So there you have it. Another airplane that they came out with. So, you know, not bad at all. So what do you guys think about that? Is that something that you guys are going to run out and get? Let's jump into some of the comments there. What's going on, AirVex? He says the F-16 is already shipping and they just did the announcement last week. So there you go. Which F-16 is that? Is that the
80mm from
Thunderbird.
Eflight Thunderbird? I'll have mine soon.
TJ is worked up about this airplane, guys. He
Man.
wants that airplane. He's
I
gonna get
mean,
that.
that's the one with the Firebird scheme, right?
Yep.
Yes.
The Thunderbirds. Yeah.
Thunderbirds. Here's my thing, Jeff. We already got the F-16 with one. I mean, you already got one. It's the same plane. It just has a different scheme.
All we've got to do is wait for them to upload the flaperons.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
When they upload that file that you can download, we're going to do the same thing that the Thunderbird's going to do.
He says the 8-channel Che with more mixing for Taylorons and stuff. The thing is like I don't feel like it really needs it. I mean, that's just me, but maybe I'm wrong.
It doesn't need it. I'm in agreement. But since I've already crashed one, I got the ARF coming, so I could just put the stuff in.
TJ come in for landing. He said, "Oh, that ain't gonna work. Oh, that ain't gonna work either."
Man, hey, we've had some good memories crashing airplanes and stuff. Like we've
had good memories watching TJ crash airplanes.
We definitely have. I'll tell you what. And TJ takes it the best out of anybody that crashes an airplane.
He grins the whole time.
It doesn't bother him.
That smile he's got on his face right now? He's got that same smile when he's going around picking up pieces.
Yeah, it's the same look, guys. And I'm like, he doesn't care. He's like, all right, that's fine. He's like, I didn't like how that thing flew anyway. And he goes and gets another plane. So probably one of the best, what is the word I'm looking for? Just, he handles it in stride. You know what I mean? Everybody else, dude, we'd be upset. I would be upset, but he's like, that's fine. I'll go get another one. And he gets another one. That's the thing. He'll get another one. So let's see. Lyndon Stewart says, greetings, RC Planer Reviewer Jeff and special guest TJ. Shouting to you from Georgetown, Guyana in South America. What's going on, man? Lyndon Stewart, the one and only. We certainly appreciate you checking in from Guyana, man. Always a good thing. Hey, Hamilton said, I am tripping, or am I seeing the beach on Jeff's shirt? What you're seeing, you're just tripping, dude. There's nothing wrong with that man's shirt.
No.
I don't know why he's doing that.
He's green. His shirt is green screening.
Yeah, we can see through.
It's actually blue, Bobby.
But Jeff, it does look like the beach.
Yeah.
It does.
That is so crazy.
Yeah. We see the sunset.
Yeah. It literally looks like a beautiful sunset. I'm not kidding you. It looks like a sunset. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's the craziest thing. LJ said them ARFs are a good idea for that reason. Yeah, that they're coming out with. They're doing a good job. Yep. So he says, how about the Xfly T780 millimeter? That's very good that you're saying. The Xfly T780 millimeter is coming out in December. I spoke to Banana Hobby last week, and it's coming in December. They're testing it. They're going to have a video coming out. They already had the video come out, but they've got some more videos of it coming out very, very soon.
I figured it while the camera was turning everything green.
Did you have green screen on?
I had green screen on.
I figured. There you go, man.
So this shirt is blue, as you can see. It's blue.
Yeah, I almost like it better with the green screen because everybody was tripping out. They were like, what is going on? Like, I don't understand. But yeah, just so you know, I don't know if you saw it last week, but we had the video of the Xfly T780 millimeter. TJ, did you see that? Are you familiar with that? I didn't see it.
I was getting ready to say, man, pull it up. I want to see what it looks like. It's another one I got to go get.
Got his already.
Yeah, it's not out yet. But here, I'm going to pull that video up because I see
on Facebook today, Victor RC Jets has got his.
Yeah, Victor, I don't know if he has one or not. He may be just getting some, they may be just dropping it to him or not. I don't know. But let's see here. Here we go. I got it right here. And I'm going to share my screen with the guys. And let's watch the Xfly T780 millimeter. I said it last week. I feel like it flies like a single engine F-18.
I'm sorry, Bobby. He got the Alpha, the 80 millimeter Alpha. I'm sorry.
Yep. The Alpha. I got that one coming too. They just shipped it to in the mail today, so it's coming. So here we go, guys. Take a look at that. You see that, TJ?
That's the 80.
That's the 80 millimeter. And TJ, I can see you with something like this, but I'm getting this.
Oh yeah.
Look how slick that looks. Yeah. That runway suspect though.
I watch this guy fly all the time. It's amazing how he lands in that short runway.
Yeah, he really does. But it shows you how capable this airplane is. So if you look at it closely, it looks like F-18.
It does.
And this is a real actual jet that the military uses as a trainer jet for their fighter pilots. They train in this one, and then they move up to the F-18 and whatever other jets. So you can see its characteristics are really good. Super stable. Check that out. Sounds good. Vertical looks good, smooth, very stable, locked in. I didn't see any real high-speed passes, so we'll see.
I was getting ready to ask, Bobby. You know what I'm looking for?
Yeah, man. I got to
Is it
see what
fast?
that speed's looking like.
Yeah, is it fast?
But I don't ever think he full throttles this thing. I think he's just showing the aerobatic capabilities and how well it handles. One thing you'll notice is it's not really wagging. You know how some airplanes have that little wing rock? This one doesn't. He's just kind of carving through the air. We'll move through the video.
Yeah, I want to check out the landing gear, see how big those wheels are.
Tiny. That nose gear looks tiny, man. But from what Bobby said, they're supposed to take off on grass.
Yep. I have the Alpha Jet. They were talking about the same thing I asked point blank. That thing's got plenty of power. Look at that. Plenty of power. But the Alpha Jet, the guy that I spoke to that works for Banana Hobby said that thing is extremely fast and it has plenty of power to get off. And, a small front nose wheel is not a bad thing as long as it's stiff and rigid because it's just going to cut through the grass. So we have pretty good manicured grass. So I'm at 80 millimeter. We're not going to have a problem. So you can kind of see. He's carving around with that thing, dude. He even does a couple of touch and goes on that little short runway.
I feel like it needs flaps.
I feel like it does too, Jeff, and it doesn't. It doesn't have them. So
at least mix some flaperons in or something.
Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, man. Even the jets that I feel like they needed flaps, they seem to land fine. Like the MiG.
We land on grass too, though, Bobby. These guys are landing on concrete.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
That front wheel is tiny.
It's tiny, dude. I bet that thing's probably about 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches.
Man, it's small.
It's pretty small. But guys, what do you think that are tuning into the channel? What do you think about this airplane? We're going to watch this guy bring it down. He's getting ready to land it real quick, and then we'll talk about it.
Slows down well.
It does. Look at that. Landing gear pretty robust, and even though the front landing gear is pretty small, it seems to do very well for tracking. So
yeah, that's on pavement.
Yep.
I don't know.
Exactly, and I'm looking at how it's handling the grass and everything. It seems like it's doing okay. So
it's handling that rough ass runway really.
It really is, man. That runway is third world. It looks pretty good though. So, boom, there you have it, guys. That's the video of that. So back to you, Jeff and TJ. What are your thoughts on that plane? Met Scott said, "Heck no."
Yeah, I might have to pass on that one simply because I've dealt with landing gears, especially nose gears.
Snow River says it has flaperons mixed in it, he thinks. LJ says that thing looks sweet. Lionel Randall says it's supposed to have flaperons programmed in. So he says, guess it's replacing the T-38. I don't know, man, to be honest with you. So there you have it, guys. And again, that's going to be coming out in December. From what I was told from the guys at Banana Hobby. So that was cool. Very nice. And by the way, Jeff, talking to those guys, really, really nice dudes at Banana Hobby, man. I mean, they're doing really good. So happy about that. Got a question. Truth still matters. I'll let you guys handle this one. Go ahead, TJ. You take that one.
So unless you got the V1200 upgraded Retrax V2 newest edition, you can land as smooth as you want to land. Those landing gears, they're gonna come out of there. Yep, they're gonna rip out. They're just so brittle. They're so weak.
TJ, do you think that's because people are landing too fast?
No, I landed all type of ways. I've purchased myself. I've purchased at least 5 different sets of landing gears. I've bought the V1200 3 times, and all of them, the landing gears are just They're not good. They're not good at all. I still have it hanging in my garage with one of the landing gears hanging out of it. So unless you can do something different, I landed on pavement and I've landed on grass, and they just come out. I don't know. I don't know. I wish they would put the same.
It kind of reminds me of the first generation FMS, like the Avanti.
Yep.
The first generation FMS Avanti, man, I don't care how well you did, the landing gear would always rip out. So it's kind of, I feel like that's where we're at again with the V1200.
Yeah. And they said so I don't know who I was talking to at Horizon, but they say they fixed the issue with the newest one coming out because they're re-releasing it.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure if the new ones are, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go back and buy it because they had so many still in stock because people kept complaining about the landing gears.
Right.
So they say they fixed the issue, but unless they put the what was that? The Mustang 1.5 meter wheels on there, I'm not touching it.
And I was told that they actually they quietly upgraded the landing gear on them because I actually contacted them directly because they stripped out with a very soft landing. I had great landings with that thing, and they just folded, and I was like, I don't know how I could have done any better.
Yep.
And so the newer ones definitely come with a stronger gear. So, but that was enough for me to kind of stay away from it, to be honest with you. So boom, there you have it. It's fast, but sometimes these things happen.
I talked to one guy though. He gave me some good advice. He said, if you get another one, take off with the landing gears and then belly land it. And I was like, I never thought of that.
Right.
I don't know why I didn't think about it, but
you're going to break a prop though, because that prop is free spinning.
It's a brake.
Does it have a brake on it?
It has a brake on it.
Dang, I know your V900 does.
Yep, the 12 does too.
What's going on, Gooniac? How you doing, man? LJ said that runway is borderline off-road that we saw in that video. He's not kidding. And don't look at my shirt. I spilled some water all over the thing like I'm a little child. I was sitting there. I was like, man, come on, dude. I'm better than that, but apparently I'm not. So, but yeah, that's let's see. Ken Sprout says all E-Flight gear are not great. That's what he said. So, yeah, I think they just try to fix it. Gooniac says I want to see the specs of that MiG 17. Yes, boys and girls. The Banana Hobby has a MiG 17 coming out. And that is one that I am very interested in getting because I have always wanted one. And they, Hobby King had one. I believe it's the same carrier, if I'm not mistaken. Hobby King had one, and then, they decided not to carry it. And so that kind of hurt my soul. That cut me pretty deep, man. So I said, well, okie dokie. I said, I guess that's it. But you'll see some spoilers out there on Facebook talking about it. And it's the same one that they have that is already suitable for the turbine. So they have one that's turbine ready, and it's running around $995 if you get it plug and play. But yeah, so the EDF version is going to look very similar to what I'm getting ready to show you guys. So you can kind of see what the thing is looking like. And then you can make a decision. What do y'all think about that, guys? I mean, I really like the airplane, but if you don't like how it looks, then you're not going to like how it looks. And I'm trying to bring it up. And
almost like that A6 back there, man. It looked kind of goofy, but now that you've flown it, I'm thinking about getting one.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. It flies good. Oh, we're going to talk about the F6 because I goofed up the front landing gear. That front landing gear are not good. I don't care what people say. They're just on the A6, dude. I stalled it very gently on takeoff, goofing around. I full throttled it in the back pits area and took it off too soon. And I set it back down very gentle, and it just very gently bounced, and it bent the front landing gear and stripped the retract. So I ordered a new one, and it should be here probably Saturday or so. But y'all see that MiG 17 right there? This is the same MiG 17, but they're just going to have an EDF version. So not a bad looking plane. Not a bad looking plane. What do y'all think about that?
Does FlexJet make one similar?
They don't. Not one of these 17s now. But these airplanes are known to be very fast. That's a very efficient wing right there. Only reason I know that is because when I play Microsoft Flight Sim, that thing is fast, dude. It hits like 600 knots like nothing. So there you have it. Not a very big plane, but it's a good looking plane. So And like I said, they're throwing turbines in that thing. I think that they're throwing like 45s or something like that in there. So I may have to get it. That right there is what I don't like. You know what I mean? But based off of the quality that I've seen from this Aramachi, man, it's been really good. So it made me kind of justify the purchase that I made, that it was worth it. So there you have it. But yeah, good looking airplane, man. Guniak, I saw that. Let's see. Truth Still Matters says, have you guys heard anything about the Carbon ZT28? We haven't heard anything about the Carbon ZT28, but I'm very sure they're going to re-release it at a higher price and with smart gear. So Andy G says, I like it. I like it too, Andy. Andy's like, I like it because he knows he's probably going to get it from me. Let's see. Jeremy Stott says, flew the MiG 17. Looks slow to me when we flew it. Yeah, I saw his video of him flying it. And I don't know if it was fast or slow, but it looked like a pretty stable plane. So, and let's see. Airvex says, I snapped the front of the fuselage on my A6 on my second flight. These motion RC planes without carbon in the fuselage keep splitting on my grass field. Yes, I'll tell you this. I had a bad experience with that happening on the ME 262. And I had to go back in there. I repaired it, and then I threw some carbon fiber rods in there, and I never had that problem again. It literally has no foam in the front. And that one is very similar too. So, yeah. But
speaking of repairs and carbon fiber rods, I just want to give Craftsman Jeff a shout out, man. I crashed my Viper 90. And man, when I say I didn't crash it, let me take that back. I don't want y'all to think I'm crashing everything. The battery gave out and it went down. Front fuselage.
So you still crashed it. You still crashed it.
All right. So after all was said and done, I called up Jeff. I said, hey, man, I know you got an extra body. Can you help me with this? Took him to Viper 90. Man, he made it look like, a brand new plane. I bought another one anyway. But I haven't even opened it up. It's still in the closet because he fixed that one so good. He threw some carbon rods in it. It's stronger than ever. I bounced it like 10 times. It held up. We good to go.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, man. I was surprised how well that thing tracked. So it flew just like the regular factory spec one, man. It was locked in.
I'd have to say that was my best repair today. Like to date. Like that it impressed me. I'm not even gonna lie.
I appreciate you, brother.
Let's talk about the new Eflight Beachcraft D18 1.5 meter. TJ, have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
You haven't seen that?
Nope.
The one in the background.
It's the picture right here in the background.
I have seen it, but you flew it.
I was getting this is different.
Oh, this is different than the one you flew?
Yeah, man. Look, I can't believe you haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it. I thought you flew something similar like this at the field.
I did. That was a King Air. But let me introduce you to this airplane then, since you've been hiding under a rock. Jeff, the man's been hiding under a rock.
I've been working, man.
I can tell.
Contracts.
All right, here we go. So, guys, this is going to be TJ's first time seeing it. You may not even have noticed it, but take a look at it. Tell me what you think. Boom. Is this something that you're going to buy or what? It's pretty neat. I had to give them credit for thinking outside the box on this one.
I don't think it's fast enough for TJ.
Nah, man. He'll get bored with it. The King Air is cool flying, but it's not super fast. It's super stable. Man, whoever's picking out their music is just like cranking it up. It's got great power. Is it going to have the same treatment after a while like the EC-1500 that you boys have? Because y'all don't show that airplane any love.
Me and Jeff were just talking about the EC-1500.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to sell mine, but I thought I was going to fly it more. I don't know. It's aerobatic. It does what I want to do. And this reminds me of it in a way. It's twin engine.
Yeah.
Not that fast. It's not that slow. It's aerobatic, but what do you do besides just figure eights and dance?
Yeah. You just carve around the air, man.
Yeah.
And wait till so I guess they flew it on 3S in this video, and then they throw a 4S in there, and the thing comes to life.
Mm.
On 4S, it's nice. I like that. I like how that wing breaks down. It's pretty
It's just
cool.
like the Mustang.
Yep.
It is. Yep. Oh yeah, the Mustang I got from you, TJ. I haven't even flown that thing yet. I like that how they have it snap. That is cool. You know, what do you guys think that are watching and tuning into this? Is that something that you guys are going to get? I mean, I want to watch the thing fly instead of watching some dude put a battery in it. So this is with the 4S in there, and he flies it like it's, you know. Let's see here. It's easier to fly. It has AS3X in there.
Snow says you can carry your beer to the field in your EC1500.
That's true. You can. You can put a thing in the back of it. As long as you got it strapped down in there, you're good.
Andy G said he'll get it. Guniak says he likes it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's different. The cool thing is Eflight is thinking outside of the box, like,
Yeah.
and that's all we ask as consumers. You know, bring us something that's different. Bring us something that, you know, hasn't been done. It's cool seeing this airplane do that kind of stuff, like, you know. So they're doing spins.
Yeah, 4S seems like it wakes it up a bit.
That seems like how we would fly. We would completely skip the 3S.
Yeah.
And go straight to the 4S. I mean, that's nice. It's nice knowing that it can do that. Like, yeah. That's very, very nice. So, and it's got flaps. That's cool.
Yeah.
So there you have it, man. I mean, what do you think about it, TJ? There, you just had a head-on collision with that airplane.
Yeah, 4S, I would put it under heavy consideration. I might I'll see what how much is it?
Ooh, what is it, Jeff? $4.99 or $4.50? I think it's like $4.50. Here, let me look.
Not even gonna lie, buddy.
Let's see here. And it's another pre-order. All these jets they're coming out with, they're showing you, are pre-order for $449.
$449. That's not bad. They priced it pretty good.
Right.
For 1.5.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair. It's not terrible. You know, it's something that, you know, I would consider it, but you know, I'm like Jeff. Me and Jeff talked about this, dude. We're really enjoying the EDF jets. Like, they're fun. I'm just loving the journey, man. It's been great. So, by the way, guys, we got to talk about RTL Fasteners. Have you ever heard of them, TJ?
Nope.
Never heard of RTL Fasteners. Jeff, have you ever heard of them?
Absolutely.
What are they known for?
They're builder's kits, man.
Bingo. Like RTL Fasteners, you can go to rtlfasteners.com, TJ, and look. The thing is like when you need screws and stuff like that, when you start building balsa airplanes, when me and Jeff convert you from electric to balsa one day, you'll notice you'll need screws, like your screws for your servos and small things like that, like just building materials, but screws, bolts. 440, everything. They're the cheapest guys on the block when, you know, you need bulk and you don't have a lot of them. So, that's what that's about, man. So if you don't know anything about RTL Fasteners, dude, they are the go-to people for it. So when you don't want to spend like $1 per screw and you can get like 100 of them for $4, $4.99, they're the dudes to go through. So that was a shameless plug. That was a plug, dude.
I'm gonna have to go check them out because Jeff has a couple of balsas that a couple of balsa jets that I might have to get from him if I can find the right screws.
Yep, you're gonna need it. I'm serious.
And those be your low price
for a low discount price. And also, don't forget to check out Riley Hobby Shop. All three of us know about Riley Hobby Shop. Good stuff. You know, TJ's pretty loyal to Hangar 18s. We have no shame against them. Those are good dudes over there. So me and Jeff, we need to link up and talk to them too. Get them on the team or be a part of the team. So let's jump into the let's see here. Guniat said that airplane was $349.99.
Oh.
I didn't see that. I saw $450. And Snow River says at $450 it should be bigger and on 6S.
I was thinking that too with twin motors it should be 6S, but
6S would be nice.
Yeah. Definitely would be very nice.
Yeah.
Especially for how we fly it. Rich Hollenbach, he says, "Hey, what's up, fellas? I hope you're doing well, staying healthy, and having repair-free flights. Amen." Unfortunately, I have not. Let's see. Kim Prowse says, I have the master build kits. Awesome stuff. Yeah, you can't beat it. If you get their master build kits, it's the only kits that you're probably ever going to need for the rest of your life. RTL makes the best. Oh my God. I mean, I assume you could use them for that. I mean, he's not kidding. I mean, I wouldn't use them there. Jeff may, not me. You know, that's something Jeff might take into consideration. Let's see. Twin engine like that. Need that Flightline P38. You know, I've been eyeballing that Flightline P38 for a while now. One day I'll break in and get it. Let's see. He was referring to what it should cost. Yeah. Guniac. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Guniac says that airplane should cost $350 instead of $450. I would agree, man. You know, $399 would be a fair price for sure. We would all probably go out and buy it. We're so used to not having airplanes that are cost efficient like that. So,
and that's a conversation we should have, Bobby, in the future, man. Like for me, when I got in, right when the pandemic started, planes were so inexpensive. Now they're creeping up to RC car level. And
so absolutely.
It's like, well, man, all my planes are costing me between $450 and $800. So it's like, well, that's not how I started.
But are the RC cars going up in price too as well? I wonder.
They are, but not like the planes. Like they might creep up $10, $15, but the planes have moved at least $75 since I started.
I was gonna say $50 to $80, man, just depending on what you're looking at. It's really crazy. And absolutely no, I will not pre-order. I will not. Somebody asked me the other day, they're like, you gonna pre-order that airplane? Nope. When it hits the shelf at the hobby shop, I'll go get it. You know, there's really no benefit to pre-order. Last time, Jeff, didn't we pre-order something and there was no difference in cost? What was that airplane? Right. Yeah, there was absolutely no difference in cost. And I was like, yeah.
The Viper 90 was no different.
Yep. I was like, we're not going to do that again. So, but guys, give you a quick heads up. Something big is coming from bananahobby.com pretty soon. Stay tuned. I'm told that everybody's going to love it, but they would not spill the beans, man. The dude was tight-lipped. He wouldn't tell me, you know? And it's something twin. It's a twin engine. So, you know, Jeff is absolutely lounging like that. That man's on R&R. He's on vacation, dude. He could care less.
I'm down here in St. Thomas, man, Virgin Islands. I'm relaxing because ain't gonna lie.
Yep. But I tell you what, by Monday, that man's going to be back at work. Wishing he was back in the Virgin Islands. That's always the worst part of going on vacation. It's like you love it while you're there, and then them last couple of days you start thinking about work, and you're like,
I'm ready to come home, Bobby. Ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. But that's the beauty of getting outside the country, man. You realize how good you got it. You know, it's the basic stuff. You know, paying $3 for a gallon of milk. You know what I mean? Paying $2.99 for a gallon of orange juice. You know, small stuff.
$16 here for a gallon of milk. What are you talking about?
That's crazy. LJ said, poor people that ordered the F-14. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people have canceled their orders. And so I just don't understand the rationale with the pre-order. Like everybody else in the hobby is releasing their airplanes when they hit the shelves, when they have them in stock. Banana Hobby did the pre-order and they're doing it too. But you know, the Alpha Jet, believe it or not, guys, I pre-ordered that one and it came through too. So I'm excited about getting that one. So we'll see how that one does. I hope that the front landing gear is not going to be a problem on grass. It shouldn't be. Prop or EDF, it makes a difference. Amen. Let's see. Guniak says, had 5 days in Maui for a 25th wedding anniversary, then smack, back to work. Yep. So, Jeff, they asked you a question. Did you find a hobby shop there?
No hobby shops here, brother.
None at all. No. Wings 88. He says, Bobby, what is that gray camo plane behind you? That gray camo plane behind me is the Aerofoam Italian Air Force Aeromachi MB 339 millimeter 12S.
12S. Say it loud. Say it proud, Bobby.
It's 12S. It is, man. It's 12S. It's my it's a nice one, man. I heard nothing but good things. And also it has like the fuel pods on the ends too that I don't have them on there yet, but it's a really nice airplane. It is so well put together. It is so like it's solid. Like the foam is the best foam I've ever felt. It's almost the consistency of the bumper foam that you have in your car. It's that like firm. And the paint is immaculate on it. I mean, it's made, they make these where you can drop a turbine in it. So it's ready, for a turbine if I gutted the EDF system out and went through the hassle of putting the turbine in there, but that may come. But after looking at that, I really considered looking at that L39 they have and almost bought it. Almost bought it. So we'll see. We'll see
Let's
what
go ahead
happens.
and talk about it then. Let's guess the top speed because we're gonna run it. 12S. I'm gonna put the GPS in there. What do you think it's gonna run?
I think it's gonna probably cruise around 120. Like it's gonna be fine. And somebody already told me it cruises around 120 all day long. So cruising speed. So I think that's pretty
at
cool.
120.
Yeah. And it should. It should. It's a nice bird. So
nice.
So there we go. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Questions, guys. Y'all have any questions? Fire away. We're going to open up for questions right now. Lionel Renner says Motion RC has the Gripin and PJ50 on sale. They sure do. They must not be selling well. They really should start working with YouTube influencers like you. Yeah, Jeff said that a long time ago. He's like, Bobby, you've bought so many free wing products and airplanes. And yeah, they don't. Instead, they got their Motion RC channel dudes that they go with. James and what's the other guy? Wesley?
Yeah, from Florida.
Yeah. Yep. They got those two guys, and they seem to like that. So there you have it.
Yep. And they won't sell to hobby shops unless they buy 50 grand a month.
Yes, a massive amount,
which is crazy.
That's crazy,
man.
Yeah, it's obtainable. You really, you can't sustain $50,000 worth of product that's going to sit on your shelf. And not move that fast, Victor RCJ says, putting together the Alpha right now, fast build. Yep. Everybody says it takes 5 minutes to put that thing together. LJ says it should do about 110 miles an hour. I said, nope. I was told from them it cruises at 120. Cruising. So we'll see what it is. We're going to have to do a speed trial. By the way, TJ, what was that airplane that we put your GPS in?
Oh, we put it in the A10.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Jeff, I forgot. Look, I've been slacking on the videos, dudes, as you can see. Haven't come out with a new video in like a week. I've just been like exhausted. A lot of stuff going on at work, and I just had absolutely no time. But I broke out the Free Wing A10. TJ had a new GPS module that we were going to try out. I stuck it in there, and I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not going to tell you the speeds. You're going to have to wait for the video. That's another wonderful airplane, man. That Free Wing 80 millimeter A10 is just magical. That's another airplane that if I stuffed it into the ground, I'll turn around and buy another one. And as I was bringing that to the field, I could hear Jeff in the background saying, "You never fly that thing." And I was like, "I'm going to fly it today. Gonna fly
when I'm not there."
Absolutely, dude.
It was beautiful too, Jeff. I mean,
it was.
He was. Let me just say this. He was
cruising.
Yeah,
he was cruising, and I couldn't keep up with him in the jet that I was in. Let me just say that. Cruising.
Yeah, that thing. It is a beast. It absolutely is a beast. And TJ, you got to send me those videos. Remember?
Yep, I got them here.
Send them things to me because we did a bunch of shorts of it, and I want to put that on the Instagram page. So yeah, should be pretty good. But guys, we are almost at 1 hour here. Guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're watching. We certainly appreciate you hanging out with us. We got TJ in the mix, special guest to the channel. We wanted to put a face and have him on here. I was surprised to see Jeff. I never thought Jeff was going to pop up on here on his vacation, but the man is a machine, and he came through. I was pleasantly surprised to see him on there. So, guys, don't forget to tune into the channel. Certainly appreciate everything you're doing. And like I said, go out there and check these other guys. I got YouTube channels out. We've got Jeff's Customs. I'm surprised Jeff's Customs not in here. But we got LJ Hobby Life. We got it, and all these other dudes that got channels. So spread the wealth, spread the love. We got one more question before we punch out. Truth said, the FMS Avanti 70 can't take off on my grass field. With that said, do you think the J65 would rotate on my field? Jeff's got the J65. I've got the PJ50. They're about the same. Jeff, what do you think about that? Jeff, what do you think about that J65 rotate?
J65 should take off on grass, no problem.
It's got plenty of power. As long as it's somewhat like, if it's like an inch, a quarter of an inch, you should be fine. If it's tall grass, I mean, you everything's going to have a problem. Here's the rule of thumb, basically, is that I've learned that 70 millimeter planes don't like grass. You're going to have to go to 80 and 90. Would you agree with that, TJ?
Well, it depends. Like you said, it depends on the length of the grass. But for most 70s, if the grass is taller than a half inch, I just hand launch it.
Yeah, you know, TJ does hand launch.
Yeah, the motor should be strong enough. I hand launch the 70s by myself. The motor should be strong enough to just take straight off.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on grass, 70 is almost like at that 50% cut right there. You're gonna need. I would look at 80 millimeters to 90s from that point moving forward. That's what I do. I don't have any problems. I had the twin 70 with the B2. The thing struggled to get off the ground. So I hope that's helpful to you. Ken Sprouse says, nice seeing you, TJ. Jeff, don't be having too much fun. Touch base when you get back. Mark France says, fly fast or stay home. Guys, we hit an hour. We just want to keep you guys for an hour, and that's all we're going to do. So, hey, TJ, don't log off just yet, but we're going to get off of here and talk offline. But, guys, thanks for tuning to the channel. I hope y'all have a wonderful Thursday, and I hope you guys have a good one. Y'all take care.